Hi, I recorded a couple of pieces this week that feature 3-note chords, so I thought I'd do a short tutorial on that for you. So when we play chords, there's different ways we can play them. Sometimes we play them more arpeggiated, but more often than not, we play 2 plus 2. So if it's a 4-note chord, so we go 2, and then we want to make sure we break the chord kind of low in the bow. So the same thing goes with 3-note chords. We're often breaking them 2 plus 2. So we don't want to go 2 plus 1. But there's many times when we want to play all 3 notes together. But because of the curve of the bridge, we have to do it in a special way. So we want to use the heavy part of the bow. It's much easier to do with the frog. And normally we want to keep our sounding point a little closer to the bridge for a lot of our playing. But for this, we actually want to be closer to the fingerboard because it's flatter in terms of the curve. So it's good to start with pretty easy chords. You can do open strings or just here's a G major chord. So I'm playing. So you grab all 3. You want to really aim for the middle, but make sure you're catching the bottom and the top. It's kind of the feeling of collé, but we don't use you can use your fingers, but you really want the whole weight. So I really just use an arm motion. So grab and move. So if I go longer, it's hard to really sustain all 3. You kind of have to let go of one, right? But if we keep it shorter, we can play all 3 together. And it's good to practice because sometimes it comes up, Bruch concerto, even easier pieces like the Vaughan Williams in RCM5. I just recorded a bunch of stuff. You suddenly have to play 3-note chords together, and they're pretty fun to do. So you can just do simple exercises, and it's a great way to make sure you're just super relaxed, because if we press, it's going to really crush the sound. So you want to make sure we have a warm ringing release. So it's a little more horizontal. After you get the attack, the contact of all 3, then you release. So I hope that was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions.